All right, good morning, everybody. It is really dark. It feels like it's like 3 o'clock in the morning, but it is around 6. So let's start chatting about our WODs for the week. Quick note, Fall Brawl is officially ready to be signed up for, so make sure you're doing that. I think we have like close to 60 people signed up. So our goal, I think, is like 70. So if you are on the fence, make sure you just hop over it because it is a great time for our coaches and our athletes to work out together for the day, have some fun, competing in a very healthy way, and it's just a fun day all around. All right, cool. Let's talk about our WODs. All right, so bench press kicking off on Monday. That'll pack the house, and then our AMRAP there. Okay, we're looking at about 2+ rounds for each AMRAP, and you'll pick up where you left off. All right, obviously we'll have the scaling options for your bar muscle ups and your double unders. All right, and there are the hundreds that I spoke about with the curls and push downs. All right, Tuesday. All right, that is going to be pretty nasty. 20 to 25 minutes. We're looking for 4 minutes for the snatches and the sit-ups, 6 minutes or less for the step-ups, 8 minutes or less for the burpees, and then 6 minutes or less for the run, all equating to about 20 to 25 minutes. All right, so definitely pace that sucker out. Wednesday, we got our deadlift and then our nice little partner WOD there. Okay, so we're going to row. And while your partner's rowing, you will hold a pair of kettlebells at your side. As soon as you set them down, you will switch. All right, so total meters collected in 10 minutes with your partner. All right, and then you got your GHC hip extensions. And then there's our sled push. Remember, we're going to do each one. So there's 9 of them. So 3 workouts. We're going to do each one for 3 weeks. So this is week 2 of what we did last week. And then our strongman accessory work will be a sandbag or medicine ball bear hug hold. And we'll get with a partner to do that, going back and forth. And then on Friday, shoulder press, and then a Fran wrap. We did this about a year ago, 10-minute AMRAP of just kind of like pacing through Fran. You can't go wild with it, but it's just some nice capacity work with thrusters and pull-ups. It's not that meant to be unbroken or anything like that, but you definitely can't go full throttle like you would for Fran. So it's kind of like training for Fran and getting some good volume there on those exercises. And you have your dumbbell lateral raise. All right, so hopefully you all have a wonderful Sunday. Happy fall. It's officially fall. I like decorating. All right, you guys have a wonderful Sunday, and go Phils, go Birds. All right, rock on.